everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making puff balls. If you like to see how this recipe is achieved, please stay tuned. So for this recipe we'll be using plain flour, also going to be using sugar, also going to be using table salt, yeast also, and nutmeg powder too. And we're going to be using sunflower oil or vegetable oil for frying. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sieve my flour. I'll be using 2 cups of flour for this recipe. So I'm just sieving them one after the other. And I'm also going to be adding sugar. I'm just drizzling it all over the flour. And now I'll be adding my nutmeg powder. I'm also going to be adding a sprinkle of salt, just a tiny bit of salt. And I'll be adding my yeast to this and just drizzle it all over. And now we're just going to mix it and make sure the ingredients are finely incorporated together. If you're new to my channel, please support me by subscribing to my channel as I upload new recipes every week, and I'll be glad to have you in the Moga's Mix family. Thank you. So you just want to mix this and make sure they're finely incorporated. And now I'm just making a hole in the middle while I'm going to be adding the water to it. So I'm just drizzling the water in, and I'm just going to be mixing it a little bit at a time, adding the water a little bit at a time, and give it a good mix. You don't want to put too much water, just add a little bit of water and just mix it, because you want to achieve a very light consistency for these puff balls. You don't want it to come out too thick, so that's why we're adding little water at a time. I'm just going to be mixing it to make sure it's finely incorporated. Though my hands is on fast forward, but you don't want to overwork the dough. You just want to mix it a little bit at a time. Keep stirring little by little and make sure it comes together. The ingredients are properly incorporated together with the water. You can see the consistency, see how light it's looking right now. So I'm just giving it a good mix, making sure it comes together. So this is the type of consistency you want to achieve for this recipe. You can see how light it looks. It's all coming together and it's finely incorporated. So right now I'm just going to be covering it with a kitchen foil. If you have a tin foil, you can cover it with a tin foil. The reason why we are covering it is in order not to allow air to get into the mixture, where we're going to be storing it in a warm place for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So I'm just covering it with a kitchen cloth, and I'm going to keep it in a warm place. So after 45 minutes I went back to check my dough, and this is how it looks right now. It has doubled in size and it's looking good. You can see it is still as light as it was before, but the only difference now is that doubled in size and is looking good. So next we're going to be frying this puff. So I'm going to be using 2 methods for this. So you want to make sure your gas is on medium heat while frying. So the first method I'm doing, I'm just using my measuring spoon to scoop some of the dough and just putting it into the oil directly. I'm doing this because I want to achieve a round look for the puff. So I'm just putting it into different sections of the pot to make sure they're properly spaced out. So right now I'm just using a chopstick to flip the puff. You want to make sure you keep flipping them, if not they're going to get burnt. So this is a continuous process. You're just going to have to stay there and keep flipping it. If not, they're going to get, some parts are going to get overcooked and some parts won't be cooked. And you just want to keep doing this all over again until you achieve a golden brown look. Like you can see right now, it has a golden brown look, but they are not perfectly shaped. So I'm going to be using the second method for this. After they are cooked, you're just going to remove them and put them into a kitchen towel so the oil gets soaked out of it and it's not too oily. So for the second method, what you're going to do, you just put the dough into your hands and form a ball between the first and the second finger, and you just press the dough from the first and second finger so it comes out looking like a ball. You can see as I'm doing it right now, from the first and second finger, just put the dough and just press it out, and that's give you a very round shape. And also I'm still using my chopsticks to make sure they're properly cooked. I'm just flipping it one after the other to make sure they have this golden brown look. You can see right now, and that's how you know they are cooked. You can see these ones, the balls are perfectly shaped, they're looking very good, and they look yummy as well. If you're still watching and you've not subscribed to my channel, please support me by subscribing to my channel as I upload new recipes every week, and I will be glad to have you in the Moga's Meals family. So this is the last bit of the dough, and I'm just using the same method with my hands and just putting them into the pot and just keep flipping it. Just repeat the same procedure all over again, and your puff are good to go. You can see they're coming together, the colors are changing. Make sure your heat is on medium heat. You don't want to get get this burnt. You can see they have the golden color right now and they are good. So this is the last batch of my puff-puff and they look good, and also they are round in shape just as I want it to be. And you can see how beautiful this looks. It looks soft, it looks yummy and tender. Thank you for watching.